Welcome to Woodland. Welcome to second grade. I'm Mrs. Binky, and I am so excited to have you in my class this year. Please read this presentation, listen to it. If you have any questions, email me or bring them to meet your teacher. You can bring your school supplies Monday, or you can wait for the first day of school. Either is just fine. I'm 38 years old. I grew up in Kansas, graduate of Mid-American Nazarene, graduate of Emporia State. I've taught second and fourth grades and the library, and this is my 14th year. My husband is Dustin. We were married in 2008, so we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary. I have two kids. Brandon is 8, he's in second grade, and Charlotte is 5 in second grade, and they're both here in second grade. She's in kindergarten, and they're both here at Woodland. My mom and dad are David and Diane Parks. They live in Hutchinson, Kansas. My mom comes up. They come up and visit a lot, but my mom comes up and she'll sometimes come into the classroom and help out. And actually, I'll be gone in September just for a few days to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. So we're going down to Branson and going to celebrate with my brothers and some other family members. I do have two brothers. They're older than me. My brother Kyle lives in Dallas with his family, and my brother Russell lives in Roland Park with his wife. Here's a couple pictures. Family picture here. My husband does enjoy hunting, and so he had taken my son out to get this turkey. And then this was Halloween. Charlotte was Mal from Descendants, and Brandon was a Secret Service guy. Here's my information, our plan time. So that's the best time to get a hold of me, or if you need to call or talk, that's also a good thing to do at that time. Mrs. James sends out a newsletter. It's called the Woodland Roar. Please sign up for this in the office. You can also follow her on Twitter if you do Twitter and tweet things. Also, click on the parent link on our website. Lots of great information, including, you can't see it, cut it off, I should have made it appear better, but volunteer information, which I'll talk to you about, I think, in the next couple slides. Visiting Woodland, you do have to use the buzzer to get into the building. You'll hear a little clicking noise, and that means that you can go in. If you are coming for the first time, you do have to have your picture taken, and you need your driver's license. So please be aware of that. Anybody that's visiting. So if grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle are coming to visit, they need their driver's license as well. September 4th is the first time. After September 4th, you can come eat lunch with your child. And let's see. Oh, for field trips. You will have to have a background check for field trips. This has to be done once a year. If you need to get that process started, please see Brenda in the office. Okay, so student attendance and transportation. Our school hours are from 9 to 4. They can start coming in the building at 8:45. This talks a lot about if you're going to change their transportation, make sure you call the office and follow what they need to have. If your student is going home with another student, both students need a note from their parents. And it says here, if we do not have permission from either parent, students will go home their normal route. Also, if any transportation changes need to be made, try to call by 3. After 3 o'clock, it gets really crazy in the office. And I try to check my email through the day, but kind of sometimes miss it. So this bullet here just says, try to call the office instead of emailing me. It just makes it a lot easier, and they can, because I will just be emailing the front office if you email me. We have for car riders at our school, they have tags that identify their family name, their last name. So if you are going to be a car rider at pickup at the end of the day, then please stop by the office and get a form so that you can have a car tag made for you. If you need another car tag, then you can stop by the office and do that as well. So some curriculum slides, Reader's Workshop. Do a lot of modeling. In second grade, we really talk about fluency and reading like we talk. Writing, we work on lots of different types of writing, applying conventions, which is periods and commas and capitals. We also work on different grammar skills. For math, we are heavy in addition and subtraction. They're going to learn all the way up to 1,000 addition and subtraction. So the borrowing and the carrying, and it's a grade level where they're going to feel pretty proud of themselves once they accomplish all that they do. We also talk about data, making bar graphs, measuring, and we do money and time. So big grade for all those things. Science, you can see what we teach in science. The kids love science, lots of experiments and watching some experiments online. They absolutely love it. Social studies, conflict resolution, so this first one is about government. Then we talk about Native Americans, geography, a little bit about economics. And then throughout the year, we do digital citizenship, lessons on internet safety. That's always an ongoing conversation that we have. Here's our schedule. This is subject to change, but right now this is looking like probably how we're going to have our day. Lunch is 11, so we have recess first, 11:10 to 11:20, and then they go to lunch from 11:25 to 11:45. Take note here of day 1 is music, day 2 PE, day 3 is art. Little blurb here about Late Start Wednesday. So because we have Late Start Wednesday, our hours are 10 to 4. Summit Rise is available for free on those days. And so you just have to drop your child off for Summit Rise. Chromebooks. You will be getting your Chromebook. Your student will be getting their Chromebook on Monday night with their charger. Please have it charged and ready to go Wednesday morning on the first day of school. Just your basic, we really talk about taking care of their Chromebook, making sure they're not eating, drinking, stacking heavy things on it, no tags and stickers. And then if they want to practice logging in, that would be really helpful. Folders, there is a folder that comes home every night. And on the left side is anything that they need, you can take out and keep at home, their papers. On the right needs to be signed, looked over, filled out. Usually it's field trip information or just anything that the office needs to send out to. I also send home behavior notes. Those come home on Fridays, and those talk about the characteristics of a successful learner, which are also on the progress report. So those directly correlate with the progress report. Just talk about it with your child. Talk about how they did. If there's anything that's concerning them, you can also, there's space to write on it as well. And I try to make those in on colored paper, so that way it's not blending in with the rest of the white papers. We also have planners, so every day they'll write down a message. Try to check it every night and initial it. It's usually just little things that are going on in the classroom. Each night, try to read 20 minutes and record it. On the back of that camp folder is a reading log, and it's not writing down anything. It's simply coloring a picture for every 20 minutes that they read. Try to practice spelling every night. Work on addition and subtraction math facts throughout the week. It doesn't have to be every night, but throughout the week. And then making sure that we're signing that planner. Camper of the week, it's kind of like star student, and every student will be camper of the week. I have a schedule that you'll be getting on Monday, so you know when to expect it, and it's pretty low key. They get a little envelope that tells them this schedule, and you can fill it with pictures, and you can fill it with small things that they want to share, things that are special, and that's what they'll do on Monday. They'll share their paper and their pictures. Tuesday, they can bring a stuffed animal. Wednesday, they can bring their favorite book, and I can read it or they can read it. Thursday, either you or another parent or grandparent, aunt, uncle, special friend can come eat lunch with them. And then on Friday, they get to wear no shoes in the classroom, and they are scientist of the week. Here is information about lunch and snacks. We do have a snack time every day. I ask that you try to make it healthy. I know sometimes it's hard. I'm a parent too. And just one snack. We celebrate birthdays. I make a big deal out of it. I think it's pretty special, but we are not allowed to have edible treats. So something non-edible, pencils, erasers, something fun little treat. And then also, if you're going to do parties, we just ask that you pass out invitations to every child in the classroom. For the first day, try to get all your school supplies labeled. If there's anything you're missing, I'll email you and let you know if it's super important. And one final thing, we do communication through Schoology. So I'll post pictures of what we're doing. I'll send home any updates or last minute things that I need or something fun that we've decided to do. I do it all through Schoology. Our newsletter comes out once a week in Schoology. So it's really important that you get yourself connected to your student's Schoology account. I have that information and I can get it for you Monday. Just make sure that you ask me for it when you come to visit on Monday. Also, Schoology is available in the App Store, and it's really handy to have. I know it helps me to keep track of what's going on in my child's class too, and it sends you an email. So even if I can't log into Schoology, I can at least look at the email and see, oh, I should log in and make sure I know what's going on. If you have any questions, please email, please call. If something's concerning you, if your student's having problems or just something to celebrate, I want to hear it all. I'm a parent. I love visiting. I love talking about their successes, and I want to partner with you this year to make their second grade year amazing. I can't wait to see you guys all on Monday night.